about a perimeter and area and its different formulae. Now let us try to solve the sums given in warm-up exercise. The first question we have, find the perimeter of the following figures drawn on a unit square paper. What do you mean by unit square paper? See, this whole paper is divided into some squares. Already you have gone through the graph paper, you have idea about the graph paper, isn't it? So, inside the graph paper we have some square grids. Then why it is called as unit square? If you will try to zoom out each square box, then its unit will be 1 unit. Each side of this square will be 1 unit, such as it may be 1 centimeter, maybe 1 millimeter, maybe 1 meter. Okay, it will be a grid of 1 unit. So, each grid will be called as a unit square. Understood? Each grid will be called as a unit square. Now, there are few figures, rectilinear shapes are being subscribed, drawn inside these unit squares. Now, with the help of these unit square paper, we have to try to find out the perimeter of the given rectilinear figures. So, as just now I said, each length of each square is unit, means 1. The measurement is 1. So, now let us see how to find its perimeter. So, here the first figure which is given to you is this is one of the side of the given figure. Then the other side we have 4. Then we have 2, 1, 2, 1, again 2, again 1. Then 2 sides, and this is being joined. So, I hope you can see this figure. So, this is the figure given to you, and now you have to find the perimeter. How do we find the perimeter of rectilinear figure? Simply finding the sum of all sides, isn't it? So, what will be the length of this side? So, we know that each length of each unit in unit square is 1 unit. So, how many such sides are there along this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, here the length will be 6 units. We are not mentioning whether it is centimeters, meters or millimeters. Why? Simply you can write it as unit. The units can be anything. Now, along this side, how many units it has? 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Here it has 4 units. Here 2 units. Here 1 unit. Here again 2 units. Again 1 unit. Here 2 units. Whereas here also 2 units. So almost we understood what are the different lengths of each side. Now just write down perimeter is equal to how much? Start from here. 6 units plus 2 units plus 2 units plus 1 unit plus 2 units plus 1 unit plus 2 units, and finally we have the 4 units. Okay, now find the total sum of all these units. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 4 is 20. So, total 20 units is the perimeter of the given figure. So, not only this, you are given 2 more figures. So, as you got the idea how to find the measurement of the lengths of each side of the given rectilinear figure, you just find out and then write down the dimensions or lengths of each sides of the rectilinear figure given to you for the rest of the 2, and then try to find their perimeter. Okay. Now we have question number 2. In question number 2, you are given a box where you need to fill the table. The table is given to you where some blank spaces are provided. You have to complete the table by putting the right value in it. So how will you fill them? See, in bit A, question number 1, you are given the length and breadth. For which figure do we have the length and breadth? We know for every rectangle we have a length and a breadth. Now you need to find its perimeter and area. Already I have given you what is the perimeter formula and area formula for a rectangle. So directly you write down the formula, put the respective values of length and breadth there and find the value of perimeter and area and fill in the boxes provided to you. Next, in bit 2, I will give only the hint to solve and you will solve it. Like in bit 2, you are given the breadth of the rectangle but the length of the rectangle is not given, even you are given the area of the rectangle. Then what you need to find here? You have to find the length of the rectangle as well as the perimeter of the rectangle. So how can we find the length of a rectangle with the help of the breadth and area? We know the formula of area of a rectangle is equal to length multiplied by breadth. Length multiplied by breadth. Now, from this we need to derive a formula for finding the length because we don't know what is the length. So what you will do? The length will be equal to area divided by breadth. Okay. So whatever the area is given to you in bit 2, you will write down the area and divide it by the length of the measurement of the breadth given to you. Then you will get the length. Now, once you get the value of length and you already have the breadth, now it is not a difficult task for you to find the perimeter. So, first here in this case you have to find the length and then you have to go for finding the perimeter. So, this much hint I am giving to you for solving bit number 2 of question number 2, A bit 2. Okay. Now, let me go to bit 3. In bit 3, you are given the length. Length is given how much? 62 centimeter and also the perimeter is given. The perimeter is given to you how much? Perimeter is 200 centimeter. Now you need to find the breadth. Breadth also as well as area also. We need to find these two terms. Now how will we find? For this also, already I have given you, if any one of the term when perimeter is given and length is given, how to find the breadth, and when perimeter and breadth is given and how to find the length, that formula also is given to you. So, just first of all, what is given to you, just see, you are given the length and the perimeter is given to you. First you find the breadth. Finding breadth with the help of length and perimeter is perimeter minus twice of length divided by 2 will give you the length of the measurement of the breadth. So perimeter is 200 minus twice of length. Twice of length means 62 multiplied by 2 is how much? 124. 124 whole by 2. So just find out how much you get here. 10 minus 4 is 6, 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay, you get 76 by 2, that is 2 3s are 6, 2 8s are 16. So you get 38 centimeter. Okay, 38 centimeter because the units given to you here are centimeter. Now you got breadth is 38. Now it is difficult to find the area. What is the formula for area of a rectangle? Area is length into breadth. Simply let me write it as L into B. So L into B is L is how much? L is how much? 62 centimeter multiplied by breadth is how much? 38 centimeter. That is equal to multiply here 62 multiplied by 38. 8 6 are 48. 1, 49. 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18. So 6, 5, 1, 13, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. It is 2356 centimeter square or square centimeter. Whatever you want to write, you can write. So when any one of the term is missing, simply you have to try to find out which formula can be applied to solve this. That's it. Okay? Next, let us understand the question given in bit B of question number 2. Here once again a table is given to you and you have to fill the blank spaces provided there. So this table is completely based on the perimeter and area of square. Now what are the formulae related to perimeter and area of a square? The perimeter of a square is 4 multiplied by side, whereas the area of a square is side multiplied by side. Now for the bit 1, in bit question number B, bit 1, you are given the length of the side, measurement of the side of a square. Then you have to find the perimeter and area. So simply here you have to do the application of the values in the formula, apply the value and find out what is the perimeter and what is the area of the square. Whereas in the second case, in bit 2, you are not given the length of the side but the perimeter is given. Already I have given the formula to find the side, length of the side when perimeter of a square is given to you. As we all know, perimeter of a square, perimeter is equal to 4 multiplied by side. Then we can find the side of the square by dividing perimeter by 4. Okay? So by you can just substitute the value of perimeter in this formula to find the side. Okay? So I am not going to solve bit 2, 1 and 2. Now let me help you how to find the length of the side as well as the perimeter of a square when only the area of a square is given. Here in this case, only the area of a square given, that is 289 square meters. 289 square meters. You need to find the perimeter, also you need to find the side of the square, isn't it? Now, how will we find the area, find the square side of a square when area is given? I think you all have learned how to do the prime factorization. When we were learning about finding factors and multiples, even we have learned how to do the prime factorization of a number. So we are going to take help of the method of prime factorization in order to find the length of the side of a square. What we need to do is simply prime factorize, do the prime factorization of 289. Now tell me how can you factorize 289? 289 can't be divisible by 2. Just when we are going for prime factorization, we have to think of prime numbers with which you can divide this number, isn't it? So it can't be divisible by 2, not by 3, not by 5, not by 7, okay, not by 11. And finally, if you go for 17, you find that 17 multiplied by 17 will give you 289. So 289 can be written as 17 multiplied by 17. Okay. Now let us come back to the question. Here, what is the formula of area? Area is formula of area of a square. Okay. Area is equal to side multiplied by side. Here it is given 289 square meters. This means it is equal to 17 multiplied by 17 square meters, which we found just now. Now this can be written as 17 meters multiplied by 17 meters. This means from this what did we come to know? That as the formula for area is equal to area of a square is equal to side multiplied by side. So what will be the length of the side here? Here side will be equal to 17. 17 meters. There is another and easiest way to find the length of the side, that is finding square root. As the concept of square root is not introduced to you, so I am not going for that method. By division method we can easily find the square root of any given number, but let us not go for that concept. So like this you can find out. Okay, so here side is 17 meters. So once you get the length of the side, is it is difficult for you to find the perimeter? Simply you can apply the value of side in the formula of perimeter of a square, that is 4 multiplied by side. Perimeter will be equal to 4 multiplied by length of the side. Just now we got 17. So 17 what? Meters. So 17 fourths is 68 meters. Understood? So this is how you are going to find. So for every sum, the calculation should be done in your geometry notebook. Understood? First you draw the given table and try to solve each and every sum below the table, and whatever the value or answers you will get, you will fill it in the box. Okay. The next questions we have, two sides of a triangular field are 52 meters, 61 meters. Find the third side of the perimeter. In question number 3, you are given that there is a triangle, okay, triangular field. The lengths of any two sides are given and the third side length is not given to you. But one more information is given to you, that is the perimeter of the triangular field is given to you. So the perimeter of the triangular field is equal to 173 meters given to you. But what is the perimeter of any given rectilinear figure? Perimeter is equal to sum of all sides, isn't it? Sum of all sides. So here what is the sum of all sides? That is sum of AB plus BC plus CD will be equal to the perimeter, isn't it? Now, do we know the length of AB? We don't know. So let it be remained as AB. How much is BC? BC is 52 meters, whereas CD is 61 meters. And what is the perimeter given to you? It is given 173 meters. Now, we want the length of AB. So let us transpose the rest into the RHS. So here 173 meters minus, what is the sum of these two? 52 plus 61, or one more step, let us solve here. Write down the sum of these two first. 130 meters is equal to 173 meters. This implies AB, length of AB will be equal to 173 meters minus 130 meters. How much it will be? It will be 0. 7 minus 1 is 60. 60 meters. So the other unknown side measurement is 60 meters. So this is how you will find the measurement of length of an unknown side. Okay, understood now? So next we have the question number 4. Find the distance travelled by Ruhani around a square park of side 72 meters. Also find the area of the square park. So children, already we learned about how to find the area and perimeter of a square. So you simply have to apply or put the value of the length of the side in the formula and find out the perimeter and area of the park. So this one is homework for you. So I hope you understood the concept thoroughly and understood the application of this concept in your daily life. So try this, complete this, and whatever the doubts will be there, we will discuss in the online class. But don't forget to do them in your geometry notebook. Don't do in rule notebook. These sums to be done in your geometry notebook only.